The Jujutsu Kaisen team reacts to the main 6 vs Satoru Gojo. In the familiar common room of Jujutsu High, the team had settled in after a long day of training. Satoru Gojo, blindfold firmly in place, sprawled across the largest couch like he owned the place, which in many ways he acted like he did. Yuji Itadori sat cross-legged on the floor, full of energy. Megumi Fushiguro leaned against the wall with his usual serious expression. Nobara Kujisaki filed her nails, but kept glancing at the screen. Maki Zenin cleaned her glasses, while Panda and Toge Inumaki munched on snacks. Yuta Okotsu joined through a video call, his face curious on the laptop. "All right, everyone," Gojo announced with his signature playful grin. "Today we've got something special. A video from another universe, power scalers pitting me the strongest against the main 6 from My Little Pony. They call it embarrassing for me. But here's the fun part. We'll tie it into some real math I overheard from those nerdy curse users. There are numbers bigger than infinity." "Yeah, you heard that right. Let's watch and discuss." Yuji's eyes lit up. Ponies versus Sensei, and bigger than infinity. This is gonna be awesome. Megumi sighed. "Only you would mix cartoon battles with advanced math, Sensei." Nobara smirked. "If it roasts Gojo, I'm all for it. Start the video." The screen lit up with the TG Goji video. The main 6 vs Satoru Gojo is absolutely embarrassing. The narrator's calm voice filled the room. Satoru Gojo versus the main 6. These 7 are the pinnacle of their verses. Gojo chuckled. "Pinnacle, damn right." The video broke down Gojo's feats first. Large town to city level from Jogo's meteor, scaling higher with the Shibuya earthquake. Domain expansion debates, cursed energy output, speed from Mach 3 to massively hypersonic. Yuji cheered. "That earthquake shook everything. You're insane, Sensei." But then the main 6 scaling hit. Town to mountain via shockwaves, gigaton explosions, sonic rainboom at small country level, IDW moon pulling at planetary, twilight moving the sun at star to solar system scales. Maki laughed loudly. "Ponies moving the sun and moon, these scalers are on something." Nobara leaned forward. "Wait, planetary ponies, Gojo's infinity is strong, but this sounds stacked." Gojo waved a hand. "Highball City, my infinity stops all that." The video continued into speed. Main 6, massively hypersonic to FTL reactions and travel. Gojo's speed was solid, but potentially outpaced. Yuta on the call. "FTL movement, that's a big gap if true." Megumi nodded. "Hacks is key here." Then abilities. Twilight's magic bypassing spatial tricks like infinity through teleportation and telekinesis. Pinkie Pie's Toon Force. The video concluded the main 6 win decisively, embarrassing for Gojo fans. Laughter burst out. Nobara pointed dramatically. "Embarrassing, friendship beats the honored one." Panda thumped the table. "Salmon," Toge agreed with tuna mayo. Maki grinned. "I'd pay to see Rainbow Dash blitz you." Gojo sat up, still smiling but competitive. "Hold on, before we laugh too hard, remember what I mentioned. There are numbers bigger than infinity. In math, infinity isn't the end. There's Aleph null, the countable infinity of natural numbers, then bigger ones like the continuum, 2 to the power of Aleph null. Power sets create endless larger infinities. Cardinals and ordinals go way beyond." Yuji tilted his head. "So, infinity technique isn't the biggest thing out there." "Exactly, Yuji," Gojo said, popping a candy. "My limitless creates infinite distance, but mathematically, there are transfinite numbers bigger than any infinity you can imagine. In power scaling, some argue higher dimensional or cardinal level hacks could bypass it. These ponies with their magic might tap into something wilder in their universe." Megumi crossed his arms. "That makes sense. Even in our world, domains and techniques have counters. If there are bigger infinities, maybe their elements of harmony operate on a different scale." They rewatched the video, pausing often. During Gojo's scaling, Yuji defended passionately. "Sensei tanked so much, but yeah, that black hole bit was cool." On main 6 feats, Nobara was impressed. Twilight running a whole country and moving celestial bodies, girl power. But Gojo, your 6 eyes see cursed energy everywhere. could they see pony magic? Gojo laughed, maybe, but the video says their speed and teleport bypass infinity. Fair point in a versus debate. Maki added, real fights aren't just numbers, but this math twist is interesting. Bigger than infinity means no one is truly unbeatable across all possibilities. Panda rumbled, Panda agrees, infinite possibilities, bigger numbers. Toj nodded, salmon row. Yuta chimed thoughtfully. In Jujutsu, we deal with cursed energy limits, but string theory or set theory suggests countless universes with different rules. In one, Pony's friendship magic could overwhelm even Limitless because it scales to those higher cardinals beyond ordinary infinity. The group dove deeper. They imagined crossovers. Rainbow Dash Sonic rainbooming through barriers at FTL speeds. Pinkie Pie Toon forcing her way into unlimited void, turning infinite information into a party. Fluttershy staring down Mahoraga with kindness hacks. Twilight using transmutation or seals that treat infinity as just another finite concept compared to mathematical higher infinities. Yuji jumped up excitedly. It'd be epic. Sensei throws hollow purple, but Twilight teleports and hits with a friendship beam powered by solar system energy. Or bigger, using those Aleph things to make the attack infinitely stronger. Megumi analyzed calmly. Infinity relies on spatial manipulation. If pony magic manipulates concepts or higher dimensions, it could ignore the distance. And if their power draws from ordinals beyond Omega, yeah, embarrassing loss makes sense in that framework. Nobara teased Gojo non-stop. The strongest gets cooked by colorful horses because math says infinity isn't the boss. Love it. Maybe you need some friendship training, sensei. Gojo took it gracefully, using it as a lesson. Kids, this is why you stay humble. My technique is top tier here, but across the multiverse, 10 to the power of 500 possibilities like in those other videos, there are realities where bigger infinities exist. Cardinals like Aleph-1 dwarf Aleph-Null. Power sets keep growing. No largest infinity, so even the honored one can be surprised. They spent hours debating. Flashbacks to real fights. Gojo vs Jogo, Sukuna's domain, Toji's tools. Comparing to pony feats, shockwaves cracking the sky, magic reforming reality. Maki reflected, our world is brutal with curses, these ponies have harmony, maybe they're bigger than infinity, magic comes from pure bonds, something we could learn. Yuta agreed, it highlights how vast existence is, Jujutsu is one system, math reveals layers beyond. Gojo stood, striking a pose. Still, in this universe I'm untouchable, but yeah, the fact there are numbers bigger than infinity, mind-blowing, it keeps things exciting. Imagine fighting something that scales to epsilon zero ordinals, I'd need a new technique. Laughter filled the room again. They role-played silly scenarios, Gojo trying to infinite a party cannon from Pinkie, only for it to loop in higher infinities. Twilight lecturing Gojo on celestial mechanics while he floats smugly. Nobara, you'd flirt with rarity and get turned into a statue. Yuji, but then we'd all team up, Human Sorcerer Pony Alliance. Megumi, focus. The video's point is clear, overhyping leads to embarrassment. Math backs the idea that power ceilings keep rising. As the session wound down, the team felt closer. The video wasn't just funny, combined with the mathematical fact, it sparked real discussion on limits, strength, and the unknown. Gojo addressed them seriously for once. There are numbers bigger than infinity, Aleph stacking forever. It means in the grand scheme, even the strongest has room to grow. Stay curious, train hard, and never assume your infinity is the final one. Yuji smiled wide, got it sensei. Nobara, just don't lose to actual ponies if they show up. Maki or do, it'd be hilarious. Panda and Toj gave thumbs up. Yuta waved goodbye from the call. The common room quieted, but the ideas lingered. In their dangerous world of Jujutsu sorcerers and curses, a silly pony video had reminded them of profound truth. Reality, math, and power are far vaster than any single technique or universe. There are always bigger numbers, bigger challenges, and bigger possibilities. They dispersed with smiles, ready for whatever came next, whether a special grade curse or a multiversal pony invasion.